Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and welcome back to Prison Architect Women's Edition. We are here on day 30. It is 4:30 p.m. and I have decided that I would like to buy this land over here. And so, yeah, we are going to do that. We are going to have to borrow some money, and I'm thinking if I borrow $75,000, that's not going to be enough. We'll have to go up to $100,000, so yeah, let's buy this. And there we go. We have all this land over here, so I would like to start planning out what I want to have. Planning walls. We're going to do the exact same thing. Yeah, I bet that. We'll establish our outer perimeter first, and this is 92 is 86, so that is 43 on the side, so right there. And if we go like this to this, 43. Nice. I did some counting, and up here that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll cost $50,000 just to put sniper towers as well as hire the guards in order to be able to work there. And for here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. So that's $100,000 just on guard towers and snipers. So about that. And I also want, I think this is 12 by 12. By 12. And then back up to that corner. So that is the safe building area that we have to prevent contraband from being thrown in. Alright, so I haven't really decided what I wanted to do for this side. I hadn't really had a plan. But if we take a look at what we have currently, do we have an eat time? Yes, we do. Although, am I going to be able to? No. Well, we can check how many mothers there are. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mothers there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's at least 15 mothers over on that side. And 18 protective custody. So that is... Another thing I could do is I can make this basically protective custody. Yeah, but that we have 13 cells over here. We have 13 cells down here. They have a nursery. They have showers. They have a yard. Now that's a possibility. And then I can just make sure these are locked down. Although I don't really like how they have access. Yeah, I'd want to have, much like I have over here, if we go to deployment, I have them completely locked down so they cannot leave here without being escorted. So whether they would wander out, especially during their free time, that's the thing. No, I think it's better to build maybe a protective custody block up here, as well as a family center. So we have, what's the total building space? We have 82 by 136 minus 2 on each side, 80 by whatever that is. Alright, so 136 divided by 2 is 68. Although with that said, where is the center of the prison? Oh, bother. It'd be easier just to go from here. Like this. 21 from there to there, 21 from there to there. So I'm going to have a staff-only corridor like that. And then protective custody will be down here. Mothers will be up here. And so I think I am going to do... Actually, that is fine. Like that. We could, of course, move our administration block over here as well and convert this into something different. What I will be doing is I will be building holding cell, like I mentioned. I have the canteen here, shower room for anyone in the holding cell. I'll probably remove these toilets and just make an access point into here. This is a shared space. I don't really want to convert this, although I could probably put a jail door here. Yeah, about that. Let's remove that. And alright, so I'm going to want to find the center. We're going to go 80, so 40. And I'm just going to do the same thing down here. And what I'm probably going to do is have a canteen right in the center. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll put the canteen something like down here. Or maybe canteen here, canteen here. We'll have cells out this way, possibly in their own separate cell blocks. Yeah, I'd really like to do a little bit of design off screen, but we'll work with it. What do they need necessarily? They need, ideally, parole. They would want to have a visitation just so I don't have to have them coming over here. Maybe a chapel, maybe a library. But actually, do sorted books get sent over to a library that doesn't have any work in there? That's a possibility. They don't need a mailroom, so yeah, about this. Maybe not necessarily a full-blown shop. Of course, there's not many people that'll be living over there. Alright, what I'm going to do, since I really don't know what I want to plan out, I'm going to do some building off screen and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so I have a plan of what I'd like to do for my combined family center with a protective custody block. Up here is, of course, going to be the women's area. We have 4x4 cells, and there are going to be 12 in each of these wings. There'll be another 12 over here, or 24, for a total of 60 potential mothers if we ever go that big. Right now, we only have, like, what's it, 8 and 7, that's 15, so yeah. Only one of these and half of this will get used, and that's all we'll build so far. We have space here for 60 prisoners for a canteen. We have a chapel for the mothers, up to 20 spots, and we have a kitchen for this side of the prison. Over here, we'll be doing the same thing, except it'll be 4x2 cells, and we can fit 20 prisoners in each. Although they are, actually no, they're not going to have a dedicated shower room. It's 4x2 so that, of course, they can have a shower, much like we have over here. Basically same layout, toilet and shower head at the end of the cell, basically just like that. And so, oh bother, here's a question: are mothers violent? What if we do get some protective custody mothers? That's the thing. Well, she might be, yeah. Anyway, yeah, okay. So, what we are going to want to do is we are going to want to lay down some foundations. I'm going to go concrete and... do I want to go to there? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to first build this. Actually, no, we'll build right to here. Maybe. I was thinking of just making this a staff-only segment to separate the two. But do we want foundations all the way over there? No, I don't. I'm just going to go like that. And I'm also going to go up to about there. And right now we have 18 protective custody, so we only need one block over here. That brings us down to 8,700, and I would like to also... Let's borrow another 125,000 so that we can put this down. And we are going to lay down this 4,300. And this is potentially enough space for 96 prisoners, I think. But we may not actually get to that point. The game does like to throw you a whole lot of protective custody, so yeah, about that. We're just going to build it anyway. And we have $8,600, and yet no time has ticked by. So we will be able to, once we move the mothers, yeah, we only have like 15 mothers, so we'll be able to bring in an extra 13 minimum security and 13 maximum security or medium security once we get this built. Let's put time on the road. And we just want to prioritize this section here. Objects, we're going to put a large jail door here. We are, of course, going to want to have a door servo. And we are going to want to, that's right, tear down some of this fence. For now, we are just going to demolish these two segments, and we're going to prioritize that. Otherwise, yeah, they'll have to go to the outside. Please work on this. Yep, thank you. And yeah, those guys just have to pathfind their way. And did the door servo get built? Utilities. And one thing I'm going to definitely want to have is a power block on this side. Yeah, about that. We are going to want to lay down large pipe, which we have 26 of it. And I'm going to run large pipe all the way over to here. And if I go to there now, 13 or 8 plus 6, 13. And it looks like that has been completed, and door servo. Let's prioritize that. And another thing, we are going to have to build a perimeter fence. Yeah, about this. So, I am going to want to build we'll do this one first. And actually, I'm a little bit concerned if I have, they could get stuff thrown in, so I might have to deal with that. Another thing I was thinking of doing in here is actually, moving the armory over here, building some more foundations. Same thing with this, building the foundations, putting this inside. I might skip that for now, but I just want to dismantle any other trees that are on this side of the prison, just so that we can prioritize that and get that stuff done. If I prioritize all that, get those chopped down. And what I'd actually like to do, it is, if we take our look at our, so I don't have any exports, I am going to sell these logs. And we'll sell that. Superior bed, we will sell that as well. So that made us $8,500. That's nice. That'll allow us to continue building. I just want to check. I just want to confirm that indeed what I think is happening. Oh, yeah, that's right. Utilities. Electrical cable. Let's connect that to... Actually, never mind. I am going to build a... That's a 5x5. I am going to build a... Actually, never mind. That'll work. Planning walls. If I do 9x9 and we put a 5x5 power block. Yep, let's do that. Power station. We're going to do foundations. Let's go do that. And that'll be easy to connect. Alright. Let's go to objects and sell objects. So we'll sell that, and that. Back up to $15,000, and it is the next day. Finance. We don't have exports added to the income line, which means, yep, manually sell everything rather than having exports, because you're not going to get that extra bit of income taxed. It's basically free money. It doesn't cause your income to increase, which means, of course, you're not paying any corporation taxes. Although right now we are in a deficit, so that's kind of unfortunate. What is going on here? Why are we in a deficit? Oh, loan interest. That's right. Okay. Bother. Alright, well, if we bring in more prisoners, that means that, yeah, about that. So we can bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. So 7 minimum security. We are going to want 7 minimum security. And then how many mothers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, from what I can tell. That is another 7. I think. No, actually, we can go up to 87 normal security, which is... Math is failing me right now. An extra 3 prisoners. Alright, and yeah, let's 7 and 3, that's $3,600. Although with that said, if we get this built, actually right now what I'd like to do is prioritize getting the protective custody over here, since we do have their canteen plus their, although do we have, yeah, we're not going to do anything until this can be considered secure. Yeah, about that. Let's build a fence like that, and we built that, and we're working on that. Demolish walls, demolish that. So if we put down a yard, it is not secure. Let's prioritize this. Although my workmen have a lot of stuff to do. Make sure to get the thing built. Objects, we are going to put down a staff door right here. There we go. And utilities. Bring the electrical cable right down the hall, and we might as well send it up to there and down to there. That'd be fine. And we are, of course, going to want to have a few capacitors. And what I'd like to do, we are going to build this as well. 7180, and this section here. And I don't have enough money. And I definitely don't have enough money. Yeah, we have a negative cash flow, so the prisoners can't come soon enough. Because that will give us, what, $150 a day of daily cash flow. We are bringing in 10 prisoners, which of course means that's $1,500 will be in the positives eventually. And yep, that's going to be built. Objects, we are going to sell all these so that they don't have to waste time moving them over to storage or to the workshop. And it is 8 a.m. so I'm going to want to, oh yeah, nice bit of cash, $12,000. There we go. Even more up here. Sell that. This stuff all got chopped down. Up to $18,000. We could possibly pay back one of our loans. Just with all of this wood that is let's grab some of that as well. Now I think that's about it. Do we have anything in here to sell some of that? We're up to $37,000, so yeah, we're gonna decrease our loan by $25,000. It'll still give us $12,000 to build. Foundations, concrete. We're gonna lay that out. And I think at this point in time, I'm going to leave it here. We're going to do intake in the next episode, just because I'm not sure how long this episode has gone on, but I did a little bit of planning, so I have to cut that out. Other than that, we'll be expanding over into across the road to, of course, build the protective custody and women's center. Anyway, at this point, I'd like to say thank you for joining me for this episode of Prison Architect Women's Edition. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.